Alright guys, this is the first session I've recorded with all of you. Do you want to have any starting words to be memorized by?
Maths, everything. But it was my first year.
Oh no.
Okay.
Starting words?
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah, I can
Perfect.
see that from you.
And
Are we recording video as well or just audio?
just audio. I can't record video until I get my my new headset in, because if I record through the computer, it echoes, like, because it also picks up the sound of you guys. So that should be here Saturday. So next session on, I should be able to record video too, but for now it's just voice. I also kind of just like when it's just voice, because you don't have the pressure of being on camera. But we'll decide as we go.
Are we all ready?
I'm so excited.
I'm still getting myself together. If you give me just a second.
Yes.
I need to get my dice down. I cannot hear
You're
you.
lagging for me.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
kind of
that
hear
must be
like bits
amazing.
and pieces, but you've been cutting out and kind of robot-y the whole time.
Yeah.
Now I can't hear you at all. Okay.
Oh, no.
It's funny because you missed the suicide joke.
Oh, womp womp.
Okay.
Do you want to try again, Plum? No.
You sound better.
I don't hear Plum at all.
I don't either. Maybe it's me.
Okay, I'll refresh too. I'll be back.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah, everyone leave and come back. Hello.
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 Oh, I can hear you now.
Yes. Okay, do I sound normal?
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah, you
Does
sound
my
good.
video look normal? Yeah,
Um,
pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
We're sick. Okay.
I feel like I accidentally moved this map a little bit the last time I was touching it, but whatever.
Okay, also I'm ready now. Do you guys need me to share the screen, or is everyone gonna be able to use Roll20 tonight?
Okay.
Good.
It's probably
I have it on my own.
Okay. Cool. Just let me know if you guys need me to at any point. I can.
So we're all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, last game, you all climbed down from the Queen's Way into the swamp, fought some wonderful elemental crocodiles, read Sir Talavar, dream of visions, had some wonderful views from around the place you're in, and some personal visions, because we decided to drink from it before finally finding our way to the inn at the end of the road. Now, when you guys entered this place, the building was swaying and moving as you jumped up onto the stoop, kind of like Hal's moving castle when she gets on it. But inside the building, you can't feel the sway. And at the bar, currently, you all are the only ones in here, besides the bartender, who is a red tiefling woman.
I
Looks
want
up
to
at all of you all when you come in, and sort of like tips her head at you all, and is very clearly like looking you over as if trying to place you.
I want to go up to her and be like, I saw you in the stream.
Oh, did you drink from that funny stream, dear?
I wouldn't quite call it funny, but yes.
It's quite funny. There's worse things in the wilds. Well, all of you don't crowd. Come in. There's no one else here. anywhere you'd like.
Okay. I need to refresh. I can't hear anybody.
Oh no! Rip.
Acknowledging we're off to a great start. It's just fantastic start. Good lord.
The question was if they really couldn't hear us or if no one was talking and they thought they couldn't hear us.
Well.
Emerus is gonna go sit up by Star, by the way. He's not engaging in conversation, he's just kind of listening in to theirs.
Cal is also going to sidle up to the bar, just because, A, alcohol sounds nice right now. B, Cal is still processing the vision. That's cooking.
She's...
Does your inn always walk like this?
What'd you say, Flo?
I said, does your inn always walk around like this?
Always. It used to actually walk around this whole place. Wasn't until recently that it got stuck here.
I'm sorry that you're stuck.
Not to be so forward with all of you all, but you're not from here, have you? You haven't been here very long.
What gave us away?
I've never seen you all. I have now seen every face that is stuck in hither.
Is that what you call this place?
Not what I call it. It's what the coven calls it. It was all just Prismeer before this. Drinks? Did you all want drinks?
Absolutely,
Like-
yes.
She's pulling out different bottles of fancy wines, sitting them up on the counter. Take your pick.
May I have a glass of wine? I don't think that it'll do anything for me, but seeing about to fit in.
She will pour CD a fancy glass of wine. It's in like a blue flute stem.
That's so pretty. Just out of general curiosity, ma'am, is there anything that's not wine?
I might have a little ale in a cask in the back. Not many ask for that here.
It's very fair. This place, and Cal kind of motions to the general area, this place seems like it's a wine place. But if there is ale, I would love it right at this moment. The funny string was not very funny for me. It was not funny. Can't say that it was.
I agree, it was quite frightening.
She will disappear back into the kitchen for a couple of minutes and come back with like an almost full tankard of ale for her and sit it down. You all should get used to those kinds of things. You're going to be here, probably forever, unless something changes. So, most things here are a bit tricky like that.
You said forever?
I only know one person that can get between all of these places, and even he can't leave.
And who is that?
A friend.
Alright. Shit.
Yeah, no one has really been able to leave this place. I don't know if I'm the first. I suppose I must be the first one telling you all this. You haven't made it to the town yet, have you?
We haven't.
Try again. Everyone was talking at once on my end.
Oh no. landed in not quite the place that we were expecting.
Where were you expecting?
This is when Emrys would pop up, reaching for any drink that is near him, and then he would say, Prismeer.
Oh, this is indeed Prismeer. Welcome.
It is not as I left it.
Oh. As she, like, her features seem to, like, kind of light up, and she leans forward on the table. Were you expecting the Vilna?
I was expecting not this. The swampy atmosphere is new.
Yeah, so you must not have... Well, the Coven took over, and when they did what they did, this is what Prismeer became. I don't know what's on the other side of the fog. I know that you can't get everywhere you used to be able to. I hear these rumors. I won't lie. I hear these rumors that Zybilna's stuck inside the castle. But everyone that's come here has stayed here. So, I don't know who to believe anymore.
What do I owe you for the wine?
Oh, for the wine, nothing. I have some pies in the back as well, if you all are hungry. You all look hungry. You look hungry. She goes off and comes back with 2 plum pies. They're very obviously plum pies because there's big chopped up pieces of it on top. She just kind of sits 2 of them down in front of you all.
Can she tell us that that's what they are?
Oh, yes.
Can I make an insight check on her?
You can absolutely make an insight check.
Emrys knows better than to accept anything for free, but fuck. Let's see. Roll like duty. That's a 9.
Cal might not know a whole lot about this Feywild nonsense because she's never been here before, but in her experience, she also knows not to accept jack shit for free. I would also like to roll an insight check.
Go ahead.
However, since she offered it to me, then I will take one, thank her graciously, and I will reach into my bag, and I will extend to her a little golden pendant charm shaped like a leprechaun and say, your kindness is very much appreciated. Please take this in return.
Oh, thank you, dear. I will say, do you need a room? This is exchange. Now, I don't have many rooms, but I have some.
I got 21, by the way.
Excellent. On a 9, Emrys is still smart enough to recognize that she is not a fey creature,
Mm-hmm.
and can just assume that maybe she doesn't know for some reason. On a 21, you recognize in this woman a sense of, like, loneliness that has just been severely uplifted, especially as most of you all are from the material plane. It seems as if it's been a long time since she's dealt with anyone that wasn't just a fey creature.
I see. Fascinating. I love that for me. Cal's also going to take a piece of pie and just absolutely dig into it.
You're sitting next to me, aren't you, Cal?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna kind of like elbow you a little bit, and I'm gonna say, give something back.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. And Cal is gonna dig around a little bit in her backpack. And she is going to pull out, I'm now really appreciating my own brain. To be like, no, take the priest's pack. It's weird and it gives you funny things. Cal is going to pull out a small navy blue candle with ocean waves that are wiggled around in it. Because you get candles when you take the priest's pack. And she is going to set it on the bar and push it toward the lady behind the bar with blessings.
She picks it up, and when it's in her hand, the wick of the candle lights. And she sits it back down on the bar. Excellent. Very nice. Did you do the carving yourself?
Cannot say that I did. I've never been that steady of a hand. But I know the person who did. They do a lot of work for me.
Very nice. Thank you.
After that conversation's over, Emrys is gonna kind of lean over to Cal, loud enough for anyone to hear that wants to, but he'll say, it's polite to return gifts. Especially here.
I'm glad I have more candles. Good to know.
I don't quite have anything to give except for money. Do you accept gold here?
I take secrets.
Secrets.
Do I know any secrets?
Any secret that Star has ever kept.
Just make one up. Make one up from her backstory. It'll be fun.
Childhood grudge. Anything.
I'm thinking. Okay, after deliberating for a second, she's gonna like lean in and whisper to the lady, one time when I was but just a kitten, I stole my sister Venus's favorite toy, and I accidentally broke it, and I didn't want anyone to know, so I threw it into the ocean.
An excellent secret indeed.
Were you purposely trying to not let anyone else hear it?
I'll let you roll on it.
I want to try to hear that.
Okay,
I'll
I
try
would like to roll it. He's right there.
Okay. Plum, deception for you if you don't want them to see. Perception for anybody who wants to listen in.
Oh, did he say this?
Yeah, or I guess it could be stealth if you would want it as well.
I want to do stealth, because that's one higher. That is...
Yeah, well, I rolled a 21, so... It's my big ass ears.
Where's my...
I have absorbed in high.
There it is. What'd you get, Plum?
18.
Oh. I also got 18. I don't know if that counts. Do I hear?
I say yeah.
No. CD has 0 gold, no secrets, and I don't have anything in my inventory that I can part with. Is there like an empty flower pot or something that I can like put my hands on and like throw out of it?
Is CD like sitting there like patting himself down, like looking?
Yes.
I can offer another secret.
Well, if I notice, I would like try to like discreetly kick over an item to CD, like put it on the ground and like kick it back in his direction.
Can I like lean over and pick it up?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Did you get a D20? 30-20.
Excellent.
It's it's a teeny tiny barbell.
A little barbell? It's made for Pixie.
It is made for pixies.
I thought you just slid him a piercing.
Basically.
I thought the same fucking thing, and I was like, this is not tiny barbell. I was about to say, that's like a full.
No, barbell like the workout equipment.
Okay.
I'm going to pass it to her and say, perhaps you could get your fingers full.
To see me say that out loud, did you say that in character? Cal actively chokes on her piece of pie.
God, you're so sweet.
I'm gonna lean over to Emrys and be like, what does swole mean?
Swole. It's like when you get a bee sting.
That doesn't sound very pleasant, but okay.
You say make a deception.
Yes, you're gonna fucking lie to her.
I'm not lying. You swell when you get a bee sting. Oh my god.
I just want to say my insight was 16.
Let's see. I want to say I got a 14, but I have a +6 to deception, so I got a dirty 20.
I have a +6 to insight, but I only rolled a 10, bitch.
Star believes Endless wholeheartedly. When you go to hand this to her, she puts up a hand. I do not need payment from a monarch. You're welcome anywhere.
Are you certain?
Of course. Of course. Use my facilities as you should need.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, dear. And she gives like a tiniest of bows. Like just a bow to the head.
I'm gonna bow back.
That's so cute. Oopsie.
Good dear. Little heron gone. Would you also wish to get a room for the night?
Dusty's very awkward in social situations. So watching this, they were like sitting there like, okay, this is weird. She's just gonna reach into her bag and pull out one of the cards that she folded into a rabbit and put it on the counter very slowly because they are not very sure how this is supposed to work.
When you put it on the counter, it animates as if it is now a living rabbit and hops its way over to her.
Dusty's just gonna stare at that for a minute and be like, I didn't do that. That was not me.
That was me, dear. It's okay. Now that we have those pleasant exchanges out of the way, my name is Renice, and I'm happy to have you here at the inn at the end of the road. Now, I do have one room rented out currently, so your options are a bit limited. I have one room with 2 beds, one with 3, and one with 5. I need at least one other room for the evening.
Oh, a sleepover sounds fun.
Okay.
I agree.
I find this amusing, and I would also agree to a one big room.
Dusty looks like they want to throw up, but they're just be like, okay. That sounds great.
Cal has a very similar look on her face, I'm not gonna lie. But she just kind of sighs and is just like, alright, if that's what everybody else wants to do, we'll have a sleepover.
Fort Part 2. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
If you want the bigger room, just go upstairs to the end of the hall. very last door. It'll be unlocked when you get there.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you so much, Bernice.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Of course.
You seemed a little familiar with the stream, and I saw you in it, and here you are. Is everything that you see in the stream real? I saw a very happy elven man, and something not so pleasant.
Yes, everything you see in the stream is real. Most of what you see in the stream is nearby.
I don't like that.
I've experimented
like that.
with it a little bit, but it's sometimes sitting down to drink from the stream.
When you say nearby, do you mean the people that you see in the visions or the events themselves?
You drink from it, or did you just look?
No, I drank from it.
What you saw when you just gazed upon it is nearby. All of it. What you saw when you drank is personal. To each their own.
I see. It was, in fact, personal. I can tell you that much. Cal is gonna take a big ol' fucking swig of her ale.
This ale is incredibly strong. It is stronger than any ale that she had had before.
Fucking puts it down and coughs a little bit.
She just had Feywild moonshine, basically.
I'm going to see if I can handle the Feywild moonshine.
That is excellent.
Oh, thank you.
Huh. That shit'll put hair on your chest. My God.
I have hair on my chest. Should I try it?
I was gonna say, I feel like Dusty would want to drink it and be like, I already do, so.
I don't think I can grow hair. Can I try it?
You all love the ale. Okay, just a moment. As she just
You never had it out, so.
as she comes back out with 4 big ass fucking acres of this.
Guys, it's an expression. I don't know if you know that, but it's an expression.
Your expression was really funny.
I know what expressions are.
Oh.
I took a big swig of that. Is there any kind of weird shit?
Is she going for it? Make a con save.
God.
That's what I wanted.
I also want to drink it.
Me
So-
too.
Are you drinking it like a normal person or like a gullible tabaxi?
We'll take a sip.
Landon.
Okay, it burns, but you're fine. But you're drunk. Like, immediately.
Oh, oh, sorry.
Oh, God.
That's okay. We're about to get real goofy, aren't we?
We're about to be in a silly, goofy mood.
Has
Okay.
CD drank some of it yet?
CD took a sip.
CD can feel the effects from this.
CD can feel the effects from this.
CD can feel the effects from this.
Can I take a sip from my wine and see how my wine is?
The wine has a similar sensation, though it is lessened.
Okay. Andy experience. I'm gonna drink the wine first and taste myself, and then I'm gonna go to the hard stuff.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice.
Metagaming.
I'm going to be drinking the fuck out of this shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, a star.
I would also like to second that Dusty is drinking it like a normal person. I rolled a 12. But also, let me just point out, I am a drunken fist monk. Dusty's used to drinking.
Dusty recognizes that this is stronger than usual and is able to appreciate it as a true alcohol connoisseur.
Thank you.
No dramatic effects.
Also, I've been eating this pie. Is it tasty pie?
Oh, it is the best pie you think you've ever had.
Good for Star. She leaves home and she eats so many baked goods.
I know. But I've only ever had one other pie, but it was really different than this. This is really good.
Have you said that to her?
Yeah.
Thank you, dear. It's just the fresh fruit from the woods around, you know.
Love the wine and ale are delicious.
I think Cal is going to. What time? I know it's Wait, it's the Feywild. We can't tell what fucking time of day it is. It's always goddamn twilight, isn't it? Fuck.
I mean, you could probably tell if you are ready to sleep, you know, like, you could probably tell if you've been up for a while.
You feel a bit tired. A bit tired, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have your internal clock doesn't even work here. You have to exhaust yourself.
God. Time is a weird soup.
I've got like 2 more spell slots and 1 bardic inspiration that I can give out, so I'm kind of spent.
Well, I was gonna say, Cal is probably going to like finish her pie and finish her ale. It was amazing, very delicious. I needed this after today, and then she is gonna look at the rest of the party, be like, "I'm gonna bump outside, just real quick. I'll be right back. I have to do God shit."
Like, outside
Yeah.
off, do you go like off of the walking building, like onto the grass?
Yes, she needs to go outside. Yeah, because she wants to do this by herself. Because I, the player, has been planning this since last session.
Okay.
So yeah, she needs to be bumped outside.
Bye. Could go find my room.
Our room, comrade.
When Cal gets up, CD wants to slide over to the seat next to Emrys and put the tiny barbell in his hands and say, "Thank you for offering to cover me. I forgot that I didn't have any money or anything to offer. I appreciate it."
Don't, no need to thank me. And then that's Rat, who has been here the whole time. Will, like, kind of, he flies.
Yeah.
He flies, but in a way that makes it seem like he's scurrying all the time. He'll come grab the barbell from you, and, like, he begins, like, playing with it. It's his. I'm like, it wasn't mine anyway.
Oh my god, so was Rat like doing like reps on the bar? Oh my god. Then I want to take out my kazoo, like obviously just fucking awestruck, like staring at you wide-eyed, and look at Rat and be like, on the kazoo, like the fucking football music, and like, you know, amp him up while he's doing Rat.
He loves that shit.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes!
When you handed that to Andy, I was really like, man, I hope Kay says that that's for Rat. And I'm so fucking glad that it was.
It is. It's for Rat.
I forgot about Rat. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I kind of forget about him too sometimes, but I'll have to try to incorporate him a bit more. He's really good for fighting, so during the roleplay stuff, I kind of forget to include him.
This is divine. So, okay. Katie's preoccupied by watching Rat get swole, actually.
Oh, shit. Clove, I forgot to send you a picture. I know that you can't set it up right now, but I'm going to send you a picture of Rat while I'm thinking about it for a token.
Okay. Ashar and Dusty up in the room together?
No, I stayed down here. I wanted to, like, I don't really have anything in particular to talk to this lady about, but I'm like feeling very bubbly and like la 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 la, so I just want to talk to her.
Dusty went upstairs and is going to do their push-ups because they're stressed out for being around people.
Push-ups are a natural stress reliever.
I'm gonna start fucking crying. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me right now.
Look, I made the beefy one today. I might not actually be beefy because I am a rabbit, but that is what they do.
So, Dusty is in the room and everybody else is either outside or down at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chugged my drink and then I left. I was like, okay, bye.
Okay, stimulated.
Excellent. Andy, you look like you want to go talk.
No,
We done at the bar?
Yeah, I think
I don't want to cut you guys off. If you have more to add later, we have the roleplay channel. Feel free to get into some drunk shenanigans.
Oh, the moment that we're done at the bar, CD's gonna finish the ale and head upstairs.
I like to think Star kept drinking the ale like as much as she could because she like really didn't want to be rude, but she could not finish it. So like, she probably got like a little over halfway of that tankard, and then was like,
Dave.
Oh no.
Oh, it's clocked. Hang on.
It's got me.
10.
Oh. Oh. No.
Beat it. You feel this nasty, gnarly burp possess you, and you can taste the stomach bile at the back of your throat, but you keep it down.
Gross.
I think I need to go lay down and she's gonna stumble upstairs.
Emerus is gonna kind of, I know he's the only one left, but he's gonna probably move to this corner and like, he's gonna wait for Cal to come back before he goes anywhere. So he's just gonna hang out at the bar.
Right. So, Cal, you exited the inn at the end of the road, and you stepped back out, and you were dropped immediately into a bunch of water, a bunch of swamp water. Seemed like in the time that you were in there, the waters rose again.
They fucking rose. You know what? That's not. You know, I can work with that, honestly. How fast is this thing moving?
It is inchworming itself along on a bunch of these little feet, like a millipede. It's just
Okay. I'm gonna try to, while I've been planning this, I do want to kind of try to keep it in sight of me so I don't lose it. But Cal would absolutely want to be by herself when she does this. Because I messaged you about this after the last session. That vision thoroughly fucked with her brain. Just fucking dredged up a bunch of shit that she didn't want to think about. And having confirmation that what you see in that river is real, that has to be real then, seemingly. So, Cal, the waters have risen. That's fine. Cool, even. Cal is gonna try to find, like, a section of the water that's, like, about a 3-foot section that's mostly clear of any, like, reeds or standing up bits. Just, like, a 3-foot section of water that's mostly clear. And then she is going to do something very similar to what she has done in the past. She is going to take her little, what is it called? I just saw it. Her little sensor, and she is going to split it into the 2 pieces. The incense goes in the bottom portion, and she fills the top portion with the swamp water, lights the incense, cuts her hand, bleeds it, into the top portion with the swamp water. And then, because she's trying to do things a little bit bigger this time, because she needs answers, she is going to then take the bloody water that is currently in the top of her sensor and slowly waterfall it back into this, like, wide, like, 3-foot section here. And she is going to sprinkle her little ceremonial salts in and around it, say her Hail Marys, and look into this water. I know I don't generally have questions for you, because that's just not the kind of relationship that we have. You like violence and chaos, and I provide violence and chaos. But I have a question this time.
The water is still and swirling before you.
When did that vision take place? And why don't I remember it clearly?
It remains the same in front of you. There's no visual change this time. You don't feel the sensations that you've come to associate with her either.
Oof.
This place reacts to my mood, doesn't it? Like the Feywild in general. There is a massive thunderhead that is now rolling somewhere in the sky. I'm not the DM, I don't know where it goes, but I imagine that's the reaction that this place is about to have to the absolute vitriol that is currently creeping its way up Caladium's throat.
It's centered upon her, where the storm is billowing out.
Mm-hmm. Miss Caladium is currently looking into this water that is swirled with Stalt and her own blood, looking at her reflection in it. She's not sure if it's just her own brain fucking with her, or if it's this plate, because it could be either. But it's almost like she's seeing that pathetic little teenage kid again. Gangly and awkward, getting her ass kicked in the arena. And it pisses her off royal.
In this moment, while she is overcome by her emotions and distracted, I would like you to make a perception check.
I would love to do that. Where's my dice? I want to describe things so badly because they're going out of my brain, but I'm also like, stop being a DM. You're not the DM right now, Shelby.
Do it. I will just expand upon what you do.
Oh, that's okay. Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a big old 7. That's accurate right now.
The inn is gone.
Hell, 9 bells. Okay. We're not gonna panic. We're not gonna panic. That's not what we're gonna do, is panic. We are gonna get pissed off more. That's what we're gonna do.
I just want to point out, 20 minutes ago when you said you wanted to leave the thing, I saw Clover go.
Everybody's face was
Yeah.
like, making talk you that.
Okay.
Idea.
I'm not gonna
After
figure it out.
I kind of want to. I feel like how long has it been since Cal left? Can I tell? Because I've purposely been waiting.
You, as who you are, cannot tell how much time it has been.
I'm gonna roll a dice and see if I'm concerned. Concerned is a strong word, but if I think I should... Evens? Evens, yes. Odds, no.
That's
I
pretty
got a-
funny, actually.
I got a 4. So... Can I, like, poke my head out the doors? Just to see what I can see out there?
You see swamp.
No thunderclouds or anything?
Make a perception check in the foggy twilight.
That went out, but it's an 18. What's my modifier?
An 18 will do it. You see storm clouds in the distance.
Do they look pretty far?
They look...
That's a 22 after my modifier, by the way.
They look a decent ways away.
Interesting.
Me
I have
playing
to-
my character accurately. Me making decisions.
I know. I have to remind myself that I care a lot more than Emrys does. So I'm gonna sit back down at the bar.
I'm sorry.
Are you attempting to find your way home, or are you standing in place?
No.
Longer?
No,
You're lost.
I am.
That's what my mom always said.
Oh, we're not gonna hug a tree. That would be a smart decision, I think. No. What we're gonna do is I'm going to kick my whole foot through what I was trying to use as my little mirror, as my little summoning circle. I'm gonna kick my whole foot through it, and I'm gonna look around to see, because, like, this is a big thing. We should leave traces of where it was. You would think.
Like 400 footprints.
Yeah, it should, technically. If this place abides by the laws of physics, which maybe not. But I'm going to look around anyway and see if I can try to find a direction to go in.
You can make either a perception or a survival check.
God, which one is going to be better for me? Those are going to be the same number either way that I slice it. Why do I do these things to myself? I don't... Okay, that's not bad though. That's an 18.
Nice.
On an 18, you wander for about 10 minutes, and the entire time, you're not trying to panic, but you are thinking in panic of the inn, and suddenly you round a corner and it is there.
The entire time, as she has been trying not to panic, there's a lot of emotion going on right now in Caladium's head. Part of it, most of it, is anger. It is anger that she has been ignored. It is anger that she has been reminded of these memories that she doesn't want right now. It is anger at being so stupid as to let it go out of her sight.
When you look back, you can still see where you were. It shouldn't have been out of your sight.
That only makes her angrier.
Sandy's gonna teach you deep breathing and relaxation and meditation.
I hope we fight. I hope you come upstairs in a bad mood and then we start yelling at each other.
As you're standing there, seething, red flowers begin to grow where you're standing.
You do it too.
You know what? No, we're gonna do this. Cal, what do the flowers look like? I'm curious. So
Little angry faces that are scrunched up and glaring at you.
above table, I'm so glad that I picked to play this particular bitch for the Feywild campaign. Because I feel like if I had played one of my normal personality characters, we wouldn't have near the opportunity.
It amuses me greatly that I have grumpy bitches in the Feywild. The longer she stands there, the more grow. It seems like there's a bunch of them slowly sprouting.
Cal is gonna reach both of her hands down and grab as many stems as she can and pull them up.
You pull them up and pick them like normal flowers.
Excellent. About how many do I get? Because I'm gonna tuck them in my pocket and I'm gonna take them with me.
Let me roll an amount. You get about 11 flowers in this handful.
11. Excellent. I'm gonna stuff them in my pockets as I'm swearing in Aquan and walking back up and into the inn.
Excellent. Emrys is the only one still down here when you return.
When you walk in, I am like kind of halfway facing the door and halfway facing the bar. I'm not like perfectly looking at you when you come in.
Gotcha. I feel like Cal is currently, like, by the door trying to kick the muck off of her boots before she steps in proper. Because, listen, she might be pissed off, but this woman is offering her hospitality, and she's not going to attract mud into her place of business. Her standards. So, she just kicks as much of the mud as she can off of her boots. She's stuffing these stupid little scrunched up flowers into her pocket. And she's walking in. She looks at Emrys. You finishing your drink slowly, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh, you took me off guard. I'm a little flustered. I know, I feel like I have a little red in the face.
You are.
Let's see. I'll say I was drinking slowly. Couldn't exactly hunt down a lost genasi unless I was sober.
Thankfully, this genasi is at minimum smart enough to get herself home. Not smart enough to keep this fucking place in my line of eyesight, apparently. But maybe it's just this place fucking with me. I don't know what it is.
Are you planning on leaving anymore tonight?
No, I don't think that would be such a great idea. I'm beginning to think that I should just sit my ass down.
If you do plan on straying, let me know.
Would hate for you to lose the person who carries you around places, after all.
Exactly. I'm glad we are on the same page.
Oh, yes, I think we are. Cal is going to sit down at the bar for just a second while she gets herself reorganized. Has the Thunderhead followed her?
Oh yeah, you can hear the sounds of rain atop the inn now.
Oh,
If they're starting to like be rain sounds, Everest will kind of like be like, "Ah, rain always puts me to sleep. I may retire." And I will make my way up to our shared room.
Mom can sit there for a second. Just get her pockets straight. Now look at the mark.
She is still there.
What do you think it does?
Hang on, you were like cutting out when you said that. Say that again.
This place moves faster than you think it does.
Oh, don't. Dear, this is the Feywild. The ground takes you where you need to be.
Is that how it works?
works, dear.
So there are rules in this madhouse?
There are many, many rules here. Yes, didn't it? You don't know the rules.
Wait, I'm going high pitched and it's cutting off my microphone. No, I can't say that I know the rules to this nonsensical place.
Your friends seem to know the rules.
Yes, the other person on the blue team, yes, does seem to know the rules. They're about the only one that's making any kind of sense here. That's why I keep carting them around places so they don't get muddy. So I will continue to have a leg up. I knocked things off my desk.
If you would like to keep a leg up in Prismeer, we have 3 simple rules that we follow here.
Okay.
Hospitality, ownership, and reciprocity. While you are here, friend or enemy, if they enter your home, you need to be hospitable. You do not steal from friends or enemies here. To take something that doesn't belong to you is considered a crime and a breach of the etiquette. And if you do happen to want something someone else has, if you replace it with something else, you come to the rule of reciprocity. Does that make it a little clearer?
I am a simple being. You have to understand. I am a hammer and things are nails. So yes, that does make it easier.
Your type are so funny.
I imagine we are in a place like this. This place seems to be made of inconsistencies and riddles. I don't deal well with either of those. I'm not supposed to.
Well, at least you've gotten the proper impression.
You seem to have. Okay. 3 rules. Try not to be a dick. Don't steal things. Pay back. I don't know how well I'm going to do with that first one, but I'm going to do my best.
I suppose doing your best is better than nothing.
Thank you for your hospitality and for the clarification on how this nonsense place works. I'm going to go try to sleep. Mild apologies for the rain. I think that's my fault.
It's always wet here anyway. Have a pleasant evening, dear.
You as well. And Cal's stand up. She's gonna go find the room and claim whichever bed nobody's picked yet.
On roll 20, I put my person in a bed. I moved Star earlier, but I didn't want to pick a bed for her, so I just left her by the door.
I picked the bed closest to the door. Because I'm cool.
I picked this one because it has purple sheets.
I picked the bed in between everyone so that the couples could sleep together.
I was gonna say, wait,
Wait a minute, hang on.
How drunk she is? Roll a d6 for me.
2.
2? You made it into the empty bed. Bitch. I can't hear what you're saying, Plum.
Let's try to figure out which empty bed, because me and Red put our people on there at the same time.
We did.
Hilarious. Alright. Well, have a wonderful snooze, everybody, except for Cal.
Cal has a bad snooze.
even the rain thundering on the roof of this inn doesn't seem to leave you even as you are asleep. And it becomes a point where it's so droning, so overwhelming, that it suddenly reminds you of just having your head underwater. And then you're aware that you are underwater. It is dark, and you can feel a current swirling around you.
Oh boy.
When your eyes adjust, there are probably hundreds of sharks swimming circles around you, and you are deep within the ocean. It is icy cold down here, but you can move.
I'm gonna do kind of a slow turn in place, just to kind of get the full 360 of the shitstorm that I currently find myself in.
When you have fully rotated one revolution, your eyes meet with a giant set of pearlescent eyes staring at you from the shadows.
Yep, that sounds about right.
The figure starts to loom, and you can see more and more of this towering feminine figure. Her body is made of water, and she has long hair of kelp and seaweed, and she is adorned in every way possible in jewelry. You are mere inches standing before her. It is oppressive and intimidating as she's looking down at you. You have questions?
And here I thought that this place might have interfered with our connection point.
She laughs, and it is shrill, like the sound of ships scraping against one another. Anywhere the water touches is mine.
Of course. I do have some questions. Why can't I remember the vision that I got? Because the only place that vision could have taken place is my past. And I don't remember that memory.
It hasn't happened yet, little guppy. It's not a memory.
That brings up only more questions.
You need to stop questioning so much and focus on the path ahead. Do you want revenge?
More than anything.
That's what I expect of you.
I was really hoping that those alligators had actual hearts. They would have been yours, but unfortunately they were driftwood.
Don't worry. I have treasures I want you to claim out there. You'll know when you find them.
Anything for you.
The vision fades with a suddenness that is intense, like the water receding before a tsunami. And you wake up coughing up salty water, and what you assume is several hours later.
Am I awake? Did I see that?
You are awake, CD. Your new friend just jolted upright in bed, coughing up stinky water.
Stinky water?
It smells like the sea.
Does it wake any of us up, or are we still soundly asleep, the rest of us? Like, is
Do you
it
have a
like...
passive perception higher than 10?
Shit, I never wrote it down. It's
10 plus your perception modifier.
16.
no.
Okay, yeah.
Do you get proficiency or no?
Yes, if you're proficient with it, then yes, you add it.
14 is my passive perception. I'm writing it now.
Yeah. Yeah, this woke all y'all up.
Did you have too much to drink?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Could you
Just
keep
make
it
sure.
down, please?
Oh, poor baby having her first hangover.
What's a hangover?
What you're experiencing right now, the headache and the nausea and the dizziness and the whatnot, that's a hangover.
Oh my goodness.
Nobody does, sweetheart.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Above table, just real quick. Has this happened to me before? Have I had this? Like,
Never.
oh,
Never.
God. Fascinating. I love that for me. That's fantastic. So yeah, Cal is just sitting there coughing up fucking seawater. It's just... Okay. That's new. Fuck.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. That's fine. Everything's fine. Normally I don't get choked on water, so that's a new experience for me.
When you say that you're okay, CD's gonna roll back over and go back to sleep, which is staring at the ceiling wide-eyed.
It's so funny you say that, because I was going to say Dusty wakes up really early, so they're probably just laying there staring at the ceiling, pretending to be asleep.
It has been long enough for a long rest. You all can wake up.
Emrys is going to, actually, let me check and see if this works the way that I'm... One second. How far away would you consider the bar beneath us to be in feet? Not direct line, but like if I were to walk down.
Probably like 300 feet.
Okay.
Like directly below you.
Okay, never mind. I do nothing.
What were you gonna do? Just for fun.
I was gonna send my unseen servant down to get a glass of water. But it only goes 60 feet. If it is time to get up, wake up, then Emrys would also start his morning, getting up, stretching, very slowly, making his way out of bed.
I think I'm gonna
Sorry.
I see on the map there's a fireplace at the end of the hallway. Is that lit?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm gonna go out while everybody's waking up and sit in this chair in front of the fireplace and tune my instruments and get ready for the day.
In the fireplace, there's 3 little holes that are dancing in a circle together, holding little coal hands.
That's so cute.
That's cute. That's really cute.
Oh.
I'm just now checking the chat. Why are you all down bad for my fucking patron?
Big
What?
lady.
She's hot.
Big lady.
What do you mean?
This lady and me, Cutter and Jewel, her titties were out and she had nipple piercings that connected on jewelry.
She had a chain between them. Christ.
Pretty lady. Anyway.
Screaming, crying.
I'm gonna do my morning meditations to prepare for social interaction that I do not want.
I'm gonna try to brush my teeth, or at least try to get the salt taste out of my mouth.
I would like to make my way to CD at some point. Like if I were to walk out and see him sitting there, and I kind of would like look between him and the fire, and I would. Can you feel this?
Can I feel it?
I don't. No. I think as a wood person, yes, you can feel warmth.
I'm gonna hold out my palms to the fire, and I assume that I would feel the warmth there. But I can't imagine it's probably not super intense, like this. Like,
Yeah, it's very muted.
say, I think so. It's different.
How interesting. And I don't think I sat, but I did kind of like say it in passing, you know. And I would say, whenever he introduced himself to us, he said CD, but that it stood for corrupted data, right? Like, I'm not making that up. Like, we know that. Okay.
Yes.
Then I would, after doing that, you know, kind of like give him a look over, and I would say, you truly do intrigue me, corrupted data. And I would make my way downstairs back to...
I'm going to stop you before you go.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that CD would have thought that the fire felt like something until you said something. So as you're turning to go, Embers,
Yes.
what does it feel like, the fire?
How to explain a feeling to something that doesn't feel? It feels the way the sun looks.
Feels the wind. Burning?
In a way, from a distance, no. But it can be if you get close, burning. It's like a heat. It's just warm. Like being under a blanket or drinking a hot drink.
I see. Thank you, Embers.
Of course.
When Embers turns to go, CD is going to get up from their seat, scoot closer to the fire, trying to feel the sensation that Embers has described to them.
I love CD so much.
Little baby.
Oh, I love CD so much. Wait, Andy, where did you go? Oh,
I'm okay.
are you gonna cry?
Oh, no.
It's okay, I want to too.
I have very strong feelings about CD.
I love him so much.
CD is precious.
When I do make my way down to the very bottom, I would sit and at the fire downstairs, just because this couch looked comfier than the ones upstairs.
Once Cal has successfully gotten the salt water taste out of her mouth, she too kind of has like a morning routine of like stretches that she does to kind of limber up, because gladiator, she has muscles that she has to keep in tone. And then she kind of like straps all of her armor back on, and then she will also make her way downstairs. Because you cannot sleep in your armor. Bad things happen when you sleep in your armor. I think Cal
gonna be-
There we go. We're just gonna plop her down there. So sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Star's gonna be the last one to wake up, and she's gonna be very groggy when she does, but she...
Oh, Plum, you cut out.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like mid sentence, your audio stopped.
I can't hear you at all if you're talking.
Yeah, you're gonna have to refresh.
And I want more
Rest in
cute Stardusty
pieces.
moments.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
It might help if you
Okay,
keep your camera off.
Perhaps I just don't have video today.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? Oh, Star's gonna be like the last one to wake up, and she's gonna be very groggy when she does. But if there's anybody still in the room, she's gonna pretend to sleep until everyone's out of the room.
I'm in the room. Can I make a perception check to see if I can tell if Star's awake?
Yes, Star, make stealth or deception.
That is a...
Don't even bother. I rolled a 17.
Ooh.
Damn it, 16.
I can hear your breathing. It's the big ears.
Yeah, Star's being very obvious about this, at least to you.
Dusty is still like doing their meditations and just kind of sitting there. It's like, okay, I guess we have to talk to people now. And they have their eyes closed, but they're gonna open like one eye to kind of like peek at Star and just kind of sigh with. If you go downstairs and drink some water, ask for a mint leaf. It will help.
Phew!
Dusty kind of stops for a minute and actually turns to look at her. Stop, I know you're awake. Sleeping people don't breathe that way.
How did you know? That used to always get all of my brothers and sisters. I will go down and get some water at some point, but I don't want to leave just yet.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, chew the mint leaf. It'll make your head stop hurting. And Dusty's gonna get up because they want breakfast. I want a carrot. I want to go downstairs. Look for food.
As the last person leaves the room, I want to pull out my crystal ball. And I want to do a little
Having a fun little seance, are you?
a secret by myself seance.
Wonderful.
Alright. So she kind of closed, like, if there's a window, she's gonna, like, close all the, like, curtains and stuff and, like, try to make it as dark as possible in here. And then, like, sit in the middle of that green rug with her, like, cloak kind of, like, over her enough to where it, like, covers the ball, too. Like, she's kind of under it. And she's gonna concentrate, and she got a 5.
It's the regular seance that she's used to. She hears the spirit. She's not too sure if she's speaking the tale out loud, but she's told the story of an avenger.
Cool beans. Damn it, I want a lich roll so bad. After that, she will go downstairs and get her mint leaf water.
On the bar downstairs, there are bowls of fruit. All of it is the wrong color, but it is all fruit shapes that you recognize. And there's a large teapot beside it that has just a very gentle steam billowing from it.
I'm gonna put another folded playing card. This time, no, I'm not gonna be gay. This time it's a butterfly instead of a rabbit. I'm just gonna put it down. And then, is any of the fruit orange?
There is an orange pear-shaped fruit.
Dusty's gonna take that and hope for the best.
She doesn't pick up your folded playing card.
Wow.
She seems to have acknowledged that it's there, but isn't taking it. If you're eating the fruit, it does taste like an orange, but it has the texture of a pear.
Terrible. Hate that.
Orange.
Sounds so pleasant, actually.
I hate
I love pear texture.
Ew, what is wrong with you? I can't.
Nah.
I like crunch.
She
It's not too far off from
the
apple
tree
texture.
cutter. It's true. It's not that far from apple. You're a hater if you don't like pears. In my own opinion.
I love pears. I
I am
love a can of pears yesterday.
I'm actively playing a hater, so.
You can be a hater, right?
Yes, that's Cal. You've accurately summed up.
Keep your hater in over there.
Oh.
Sorry. I ordered food and it's here. Would you guys care if we maybe took a 10 here so I can get this and eat?
Take a little breaky break.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
The issue, so we have to put it off. But I want to fight. I want to physically fight. Till
I know.
sometimes.
I know.
I'm back.
Listen, I too, as Red, the player, want to physically fight Caladium sometimes, because you know how I'm always looking at all of you like, stop with your emotional constipation. I made the emotional constipation.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god, it's so true.
I made
I just think it's
emotional.
so funny.
I made the emotional constipation this time. It's me now. I'm the problem.
Yes. Leslie is still emotionally not with it because she does feel feelings. But she's like, you know what? No, I don't. Except for anger towards my mom. That's it. That's all it is.
Real. All of
Yeah.
my early
I
20s.
listened to too much Mitzi when I was making her.
Chicken is my anger towards my mom, so. She's the anger towards both my parents.
You all haven't met the anger towards my mom yet. Her name is Illy, and she's a whore.
I'm so excited to meet her.
Yeah.
Same.
I can't wait to be her girlfriend. But not her girlfriend.
Yeah, that's the anger toward my mom and my mom's entire side of the family is Illy. Oh.
I may not have an anger toward your mom character, but Raxara is my anger toward your sister character.
I don't have a sister. But Valen's my dad character.
I can't wait to play the sister that you're angry at. It's the sister that you're angry at is the sister that's mad at God. It is going to kill him.
I think Cal
I am
might
so
be.
excited for this.
I think Cal might be my anger towards my dad character. I'm just realizing that now.
Andy, I'm so confused by that statement. Are you
No.
playing Osric?
I totally forgive me.
Okay.
My brain
Okay,
is
I was like,
totally-
hold on.
Forgive me.
Oh no, Cal is my anger toward my dad. Fuck.
My dad didn't hug me enough.
Ah.
That super sucks, man. Get over it.
Cal a bummer.
That's gonna be our relationship.
God damn.
This is the place my parents died, Raphael.
Cal a bummer.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My camera's off because I'm eating, but I'm here.
When Star and Dusty sit down at the bar, Bernice pushes a teacup full of the liquid towards them. Star's a little bit more forcefully.
No, PP 2000, bitch.
Good morning, dear.
This isn't the same as last.
No. Nowhere even close, actually. You need to not do that again.
Thank you. Oh gosh. I will gladly drink it. Do you also have some water with mint? A mint leaf?
Just drink the tea, darling.
Okay, thank you. Sip.
You immediately to feel better when you drink this tea.
She's chugging it.
As soon as the cup is finished, there's no hangover left in you.
Yo!
You're.
That's awesome.
The best way to keep my bar full, if my patrons aren't ever hungover for more than a few minutes.
Good thing this don't exist IRL. I'd be an alcoholic.
God.
Not to say it like, sorry. Not being enough.
Renise is here to make money.
Thank you for your hospitality.
It's no trouble, darling. It's no trouble. So you all have awoken for the morning. If anybody else has anything they would like to discuss over breakfast, or you all can head out on your way. Any
I like
questions you didn't ask before?
I like that CD just plopped himself down directly between Everest and Cal. That's very funny to me. I don't know if it was intentional, but it's very funny. Oh, excellent. I love that.
I love having friends.
I did before we go.
CD.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say? What'd you say, Bug? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was saying that CD is just sitting there like, I love having friends. Yay.
Before we did go,
That I love them.
I did want to like talk to Cal. I just not like necessarily private or anything, but I guess just like over CD, I would kind of look over. You don't have to cover your ears. I would say, so do you cough up water often?
You know, I must say, choking on water is a new sensation, so no.
Do you think it would have had anything to do with your disappearance yesterday?
It has something to do with it, yeah.
Do you anticipate it happening again?
Careful now. You're almost starting to sound like you care.
Ugh.
I know you don't. And just to be fair, I honestly don't know if it's going to happen again.
Well, sleep on your side.
Would hate to aspirate. Sounds like a nasty way to go.
Yes, it would be very inconvenient. You can carry me. I don't know if I could carry around your body. I might leave you if you choke to death in the night.
I also might wake up the princess from his beauty sleep if I was choking too loudly.
Shit. Is CD doing that actually?
Like, very, very, very quietly trying not to listen to your own conversation.
I would like kind of I would immediately notice, and I would say, how was your rest? Corrupted data.
The ceiling in the room that we were in, was it made out of wooden planks?
Yes, it was.
How many wooden planks?
One moment. It was made out of 96 wooden planks.
How many nails are in each plank? Like 4 to 6?
4, yes.
4, so whatever, you said 96 times 4?
Yes.
Oh, honey.
I would say, it was quite restful. I counted 96 planks and 384 nails, so it was a very productive night.
Do you enjoy counting?
No, but there's only so much I could do at night while you all are sleeping.
You not sleep?
A rest.
So you're just conscious 24 hours a day?
Yes.
That sounds fucking awful.
It's not so terrible. Honestly, it's you guys do some things that are rather cute in your sleep. Start first, sometimes, and
I
how
do not.
you snore
I
rather
know,
loudly.
That makes sense. I, Shelby, the player, also snore, according to my fiance, like a diesel truck trying to turn over. But accurate.
So Dusty's the only person at the bar.
I guess so. If you've all abandoned me there, I'm eating my orange.
Dee gonna lean over to Cal and say, Dusty actually, he sleeps talk a bit. Just mumbling.
That's not fair. I actually do that.
No.
You guys can't escape me.
What does Dusty say in their sleep?
What? I don't know too much about Dusty. Get away.
I'll be real. They're probably just arguing with their dad in their sleep.
So just, sometimes, obscenities, leave me alone. Things of that nature.
God, she's even picking fights in fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Christ.
No rest.
No rest.
Lots of that.
For me, that was all that I wanted to touch base on before we left. I don't know about anyone else.
I would also, before we leave, like to grab a piece of mystery fruit out of the tray.
Fruit, do you think she would search for?
Something that looks like a pineapple, if I can get it. If not, something. Okay, excellent. I'm gonna take pineapple, right? Does it have spikes on the outside of it like a pineapple does?
It actually is the most relatively normal-looking piece of fruit in here.
I'm going to take one of the scrunched up little angry flowers out of my bag, and I'm going to leave it on the bar, and I'm going to bite into this thing like it's an apple.
Can I look at the flower?
It is a little wilted, just laying on the bar, and it looks like a very angry face.
Dusty is actually going to laugh. Not like... Dusty doesn't laugh like a normal person. They get like one ha out. And it's kind of like, looks like you.
Yeah.
Point at it.
When you bite into that fruit, the exterior is incredibly hard, a little bit nasty, and then you get inside of it, and it is watermelon.
Watermelon! I love that. Is it the color of watermelon? I'm very curious.
Yes, it is the
Excellent.
normal color of watermelon.
So
It
it's
does have the seeds in it.
Excellent. Yes. I love the idea that it's Dusty like snickers at the little flower. It looks like you.
I don't
Cal
snicker.
looks up.
I say ha.
You say the ha.
One
As
ha.
you do that, one ha, singular. As you do that, Cal like looks up at Dusty fully with like red juice running down her chin and grins with all of her sharp teeth. You think so?
Did they teach you how to eat where you're from?
They taught me to eat quickly or somebody else would take my food.
Dusty just kind of nods. It's like, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
And so as we bebop on out of here, Cal is just going to continue to just gnaw on this thing. She is going to not eat the seeds because that I don't need that level of fear, and neither does she.
Yeah.
We're not gonna eat the seeds.
I beg.
We're not gonna do that. We are actively gonna like once she feels the seed in her mouth, once they're outside, she is actively going to spit the seeds onto the ground. But we are not going to eat them. That sounds like a horrible idea.
What happens if you eat seeds?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
I want to eat a seed, but it's not in CD's character to eat a seed.
So you all exiting the inn and going along your way?
Where are we
I
headed?
guess so. I feel like I should just say this. I think Dusty stinks right now because we were in that swamp water and there was no bathtub. So, my poor fur. That's so
There
stinky.
is no bathtub on this map, and I am fully aware of that. So we are going to pretend for a moment that this room that I am about to reveal, boom, has a large communal bath in it.
Okay. Can I say that I took a bath? Because I don't want to stink. It's all I'm thinking about. I was like, I bet Dusty is so gross right now.
Absolutely, you can take that.
Bitch.
It was not asked about last night, so no. If you want a bath, it's now or never.
Yes.
Okay.
Just at some point before we go.
It's like, I have fur, and most of it's white. I need to keep myself clean. I need to roll around in some volcanic dust.
Are you all using the facilities at the same time, or are we doing one by one and taking a bunch of time?
I was about to ask.
Dusty's not ashamed of their body. If you come in there, they're not going to say anything.
Yeah, Emrys also is very confident in himself, does not care. So if he knows there's bathing quarters, he'd go in.
It's just like the monastery.
Yeah, honestly, same hat.
I do not hear Plum. I think this
Yeah,
is
Plum, none of us can hear you.
I can.
Oh, I
Okay.
can't.
Uh-oh.
I'll refresh.
me checking if I have Plum muted by accident.
I'll be right back.
Game. Being ashamed is not what it is.
You're up in a
In
monastery.
the bath together.
Had you bathe in
Well,
many
if everybody's
stinky
going,
little
I want to come too. I don't want to be left out.
No.
Did CD get wet? Or are you just going to sit on the edge and be like,
I
okay.
think CD can get wet. CD was walking at the bottom of the swamp last game.
Stevie can get wet.
True.
Your
So,
mom
yeah,
can
I
get
love-
wet.
Stevie, roll a d20 for me. Just straight d20.
Ominous.
Oh,
6.
God.
Scary.
A 6.
Yeah.
When you sit at the edge of the bathtub, you are suddenly sitting at the edge of a hot spring with a multitude of naked mermaids and nymphs and dryads and satyrs all swimming and enjoying themselves together. The water is like a shade of lavender. It is beautiful and ethereal.
I'm very confused. Am I like outside?
You are outside.
Is there anyone near me?
There's plenty of people near you. It looks like a party.
Instinctively, I would like do exactly what I'm doing right now, clasping my hands in front of my chest and like kind of drawing my knees up closer to myself.
You're naked.
I'm naked. Am I a robot?
No.
Naked and not a robot.
What does my not robot body look like over?
Your not robot body is tall. It looks strong right now, a bit stronger than what you were looking at it before. And your skin is that pale shade that it was in your previous memory.
Okay.
And you can imagine whatever bits you would like to imagine here.
So, is this? Can I tell if this is like a memory, a vision? Like, can I tell what this is? Am I gone?
This feels like everything you have felt so far when you've been remembering things since your last meeting with your savior.
Is he here?
He is not here that you can see.
Okay.
Let's do roll perception.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh shit! I dropped that d20. Perception. 8.
No idea. No sign of him.
No idea. No sight of him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am unsure of what to do with myself here. I'm naked and a bunch of people in lavender-colored water. I don't know what to do.
You don't get the chance to move or hear anything else before it's gone, and you're in this little communal bath again.
Okay, I'm still like clasped up, trying to act like that didn't just happen. Okay.
I always picture CD, anime blushing.
Yeah.
Like, mouth hanging open just a little bit and eyes a little bit wider. Like, very confused. I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Oh, hang on. I just remembered something. I just remembered something that I told Plum about when they were making art that I now get to tell the rest of you about. They've not seen Caladium naked yet. Clover, you remember a very particular question that you asked me and I gave you a creature as an answer?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. So, Emerus has seen Cal naked. Dusty might have as well by now. They worked together. Star and CD, you just now get to see that Cal has a big ass, like, scar that's like 5 lines from just under her right titty down her ribs and around to her lower left side. She has a lot of scars on her body, just in various places, but that is the biggest one by far.
Okay.
There's nothing shocking about Dusty. She doesn't wear clothes half the time. Okay, you all know what she looks like.
Her.
CD being naked looks exactly the same as CD clothes. It's just a cloak or not a cloak.
I feel like it's not hard to imagine what Star looks like, considering, like, her stomach and chest are normally kind of exposed. So.
No. Okay. No, I rolled a 2.
For what?
Dusty's very clearly not looking at anybody else, and it's just, like, sinking under the water.
I would like to roll to notice this. Hang on.
You don't even have to. On a 2, it's obvious to
We're
everyone.
gonna tug together.
What would be running through Dusty's mind right now? And I will preface this that I think now would be one of those times where her inability to lie forces her to speak out loud what she is thinking.
No. I didn't know that was a thing. I feel like Dusty's sitting there just like, they can handle Emirates because Dusty's not attracted to men. But also, they're very blue and kind of not manly, so it's very confusing. And that doesn't bother them, alright? Caladium, whatever. They don't even fucking like them. But Dusty is afraid of cats, and having Star looking more cat-like and so close is making them very uncomfortable, and it's just like, turn around here. I don't know what they would say, other than just like, I don't want to look at you all, and then turn around.
You don't have to be rude about it.
Yeah, come on, Dustball. I know you're gonna hurt my feelings. I'm quite used to it. I hurt yours often enough. But these are new people. Come on now.
Oh, leave the girl be.
Where's that picture?
Not everyone can handle nudity.
I guess so. If it makes me uncomfortable, I'll go over there, and then I just kind of go bathe in like a corner by myself.
Oh.
Dusty's also trying to find a corner, so if anything, we are opposite directions right now.
Two bros chilling in a communal bathtub.
I feel like Cal
Don't
is
worry, I'm
casually.
playing for more.
I will say, when people understand hair body language, Dusty's ears keep twitching, and she is very obviously irritated about it. Like, trying to smooth them back down to her head.
Emerus is not paying attention to any of this and could not care any less. He is bathing.
Cal thinks this is very funny and is going to kind of stay a little bit away from Dusty, but say just loud enough for them to hear, you know, Dustball, I didn't think you cared this much about seeing people naked, considering.
It's not like that.
Oh? Well, if it's not like that, what is it like? This is the first time I've seen you act this way.
2 seconds.
Oh, you what?
You be
You
quiet,
what?
or I will rip your tongue through your teeth.
I'd like to see you try.
I'm sure you would.
Once again, this is only confirming my theory. You want to kiss me so bad it makes you look stupid.
You know, not everything's about you, Caladium. It's not as if you're very impressive to look at.
No, you're fine. You're right. But if it's not about me, because you've seen me before, it's not about him, because you're not into him. I don't think it's about the robot. That only leaves one person for it to be about. Dustball.
Can I make a person
that
check?
don't just that your pillow is hot.
Aww. I love you too, Dustball.
I would rather throw up than be near you. And then eat it.
I never get tired of this game. I really don't. As Cal just continues to, like, run her hands through her hair and knock all of the, like, the grime off of it.
Well, I'm requesting
I will say-
a perception check from Cal.
Perception check from
No.
Cal.
I asked if I could make one.
Oh, yes,
Because I want to
absolutely.
see if I can hear this.
Oh,
It's an 18.
Can I roll stealth? Because I'm going to be quiet.
Okay, fine. If you're going to try to be quiet, roll stealth first.
Cal's not being quiet, but Dusty is trying to whisper. No. Where is stealth? I rolled a 9.
Echoing off of the stone floor of this bathhouse, and it's very clear to everyone in the room everything that is being said.
I'm so embarrassed.
Star smirks a little bit to herself, and then she finishes bathing, and she leaves before everyone else, and shakes dry.
Out there licking her fucking toe beans and shit.
Doing that thing where her leg is too high. I will say, I feel like since Caladium and Dusty have known each other a bit longer, Cal would know that Dusty isn't very bashful for many people. Okay, I feel like Dusty is one of the kind of people who, like, sees a pretty lady come to the carnival then says bye to her the next day, and it's like, okay, bye, don't ever come back. Like, it's very much a non-committal thing, so it's very weird for Dusty to be like, no, I'm sorry.
That's actively why Cal is choosing to like to grab onto this and poke at it, because she knows that something's not right here.
All you're getting from me are glares.
Cal's just gonna blow her.
I'm just trying to watch me burn.
Once Cal has sufficiently embarrassed the rabbit, Cal is going to finish up her own bathing routine, and she is also going to get out and dry off and wink at Emerus and then bebop on out of there.
I will say, somebody earlier, they got lost in the cacophony, I don't know who it was, said, where are we going? Renice did mention a town to you all.
Mm.
Oh.
Well, that's the only place we've heard of so far, so I'd say that's probably where we should go.
Since when I get out of the bath... Oh no. When I get out of the bath, just a quick question. What's the name of the town?
Oh, Downfall.
Downfall?
Downfall.
Oh.
Have I heard of this town?
You have not heard of this town.
Okay. Then, when she says that, I would like to pipe in and say, I realize that things are different than before. Are you able to share with me how much has changed since the coven has taken over?
Well, I know that here, some of what was here before is still here. If you remember the wishing wells that were here, they're still here, but they're what's spewing the water out, making it swampy now. They've been overflowing ever since. Truthfully, I mean, much of what was in this area of Prismeer has changed. I haven't been able to recognize too much of it. If you're going to go to Downfall, I suggest heading towards the tollway, but please be careful. There's a group over there that has been taking advantage of the state of Prismeer. And I suspect if you take that path, you know, you may be out of the swamp waters, but I also think that you may be accosted.
Are they Prismeer natives?
Let me look at something real quick.
Okay.
Before I answer that. Oh, God. Flipped the wrong direction. Here he is. I don't think they're from here, but they're definitely from the Feywild.
Okay. Outsiders. Maybe we should go that way.
I'm always in the mood for a fight.
It is deeply upsetting to me that anyone would take advantage of this situation.
Many have, dear. Many have. It's sometimes it's hard to recognize this place from the way that it was when Zybilna was running it. I take it you all are heading out?
Yes.
If
I believe so.
you shouldn't make it to Downfall before you're tired, simply think of the inn and wander off into the woods. You'll find us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
If y'all are heading out, will somebody please roll a D8?
Me. I want to do it.
I'll do it.
Me first. 2. Beat everybody.
You said a 2?
Dose.
Excellent. Excellent.
Combat.
Who here has the highest passive perception?
I have a 16.
I don't beat that.
Yeah, I would say, not me.
Okay. Star and a 16. As you all are wandering through the swamp, you're just beginning to notice water pooling around your feet when your ears pick up this gushing sound. Sounds like a drainage pipe overflowing. It sounds
You all hear
very
that?
close.
Do we? Do the rest of us hear it, or does only Star hear it?
If you're standing still and being quiet, you can hear it now. It sounds
It
like
would kind of
rushing
be like-
water.
So, Renice did mention that the waters were coming from Old Wishing Wells, right?
Mhm.
Can I try to remember what Emrys would know about the Wishing Wells, like in general?
Yeah, make a history check.
I'll get that dice later. If
Oh god.
it fell on the floor. What is my modifier? Oh, I don't have one. 12.
You remember that the denizens of Prismeer, when they wanted to ask Zybilna for little favors, would toss things into these wells. And that's really it.
Okay. Then whenever Star points out that the noise, I would pass on the information that Renice said, about the water coming out of the wells, and tell her that I think that's probably what that noise is. I'm gonna try and get my dice that fell.
So we're somewhere near a wishing well.
We should go make the wish.
My concern is if it would work given the circumstances of Prismeer.
What'd you say, Andy?
Oh, I can't hear Andy. I'm gonna refresh.
Rip.
Oh
Hi, I'm back.
Is everybody chill?
Andy, what did you say? I couldn't hear you before.
I was just going to say pretty much exactly what you were going to say is would Emrys share the information that people would make wishes in the well, when whatever her name was running the show, and would it even work if she's not home?
Okay.
I think we should check it out, perhaps.
Can't hurt to look.
Even if it doesn't work, it might be nice to take a look and have a little hope.
Okay.
Are you all heading towards it?
Yep.
Let me move you onto this map.
Exciting. Ooh.
Interesting.
Love this map.
Nervous.
So the water here is only about ankle deep right now, but this well in the center here is gushing water. This right here, it's billowing out of the top. So. While it's bubbling, overflowing, you can see little glints of things popping on the top, like there's things caught in the water.
Can I try to see what it is from there?
I would also.
From this distance, you can make a perception check.
Okay. I don't see shit.
Like,
I got a 7.
What did you get, Andy?
14.
And what did you get, Kay?
7.
Okay. Neither of you are able to make anything out. Cal, it looks like jewels glinting.
Then I also got
What did you get? Sorry, I didn't hear yours.
a 15.
No, I'm very
I
sorry.
also got a 15. No.
Nope.
no. Let me look. They're jewels, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Cal is gonna take a couple steps closer to the well, and she's gonna try to get about to here and see what's going on.
Out of the ground, several little circular wisps of light rise up, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
What?
Christ.
Oh, fuck! God damn it!
19.
Um,
God damn it.
hey Clover, I have a question to you that I'm gonna message you about.
Okay, just send it on Discord.
I am.
That is a 24. Suck my dick.
I got an 11.
I got a fat fucking 3.
You're so caught off guard.
Listen. Giant woman likes 2 things, and that is the blood of her enemies and treasure. I gotta keep her happy.
I got a 19, by the way.
I also got a 19.
I don't have an ability modifier for initiative, so if you have one, you can go first.
I have a +2.
Okay.
Okay. And then let me... Oh, wow. All right. Cool. Excellent.
That's what I like to hear.
When do I ever say anything else? Honestly.
A good point. Son of a bitch.
So,
Keep my phone up.
Star is up first. You just watch Cal get close to this well, and a bunch of kind of baseball, softball size balls of light rise out of the ground and start making their way towards her.
I am going to see here. I'm gonna have three that are closest to Cal, like the three that are on this front row, make a charisma save.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me move up first.
And you said charisma?
Yeah.
That's a 14, a 19, and an 11.
Okay, the 14 and the 19 are good, but the 11 fails. So, the 11 is now baned.
Nice.
Okay.
Hold on. So, whenever it's reverse blessed, when it makes an attack roll, subtract a d4 to the attack roll. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to shout. What am I going to shout to you? To say, Cal, what you did with the crocodiles the other day was very impressive. I fully believe you can beat these little orbs. And then that's my turn. Oh, that was I'm sorry.
Okay, excellent.
If that's your turn, it is now CE's turn.
I have a question. So, True Strike, it's a cantrip, and casting it lets me have advantage on the next. Again, you get advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided the spell hasn't ended. Would this be possible for Cal to gain that advantage instead of me? Like, if I were to cast True Strike on one of these little balls of light, would Cal get advantage, or would it only work for me?
It's just a cantrip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If it was a regular spell slot, I would say yes, but since it's a cantrip, I'm going to say self.
Okay. Then I'll do something. Hold on, let me. Okay, then I'm going to. Move up so that I'm like ankle in the water, and I'm going to just cast Vicious Mockery on this little ball of light.
What?
And just like, please, we mean you no harm, please don't hurt us. And I need a wisdom saving throw from that little ball of light.
Damn, I'm falling hot tonight. That's a 17.
Oh fuck, well it beats it. Where the fuck did it just go? Okay. Well then nothing happens to it, and I'm gonna... Cal already has Bardic Inspiration, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, stars are in front of me, so I'm gonna give Star Bardic Inspiration. And then don't forget if you use my Bardic.
You sent it. I'll have to find it, but you have sent it.
I think I pinned it in our conversation.
I know
And
you
that'll
pinned it in ours.
Be my turn.
All right. Emrys, your turn.
So first, would you make me a little token for Rat, please?
Yes. Oh. Ooh. 1 second.
Rat token.
Rat token. Rat
That
token.
token.
Move that.
God damn it, I was so hoping that I was gonna have something to sacrifice to my giant woman. Can't have shit in the Feywild.
You could sacrifice me.
No.
Rat.
My
token,
boy.
Rat token.
I can't move him.
Token, rat token.
Let me give you permission to move him.
Thanks. Rat my baby.
Now I gotta fucking
You did that so fast.
put him in and everything. Thanks, I'm so proud of myself.
So back to my actual turn. Do I recognize what these creatures are? I'm okay if doing any sort of check takes my turn, but I do want to know.
These used to occupy so much of Prismeer that I think he would know them. They're just will-o-wisp that used to live in the forest.
Do I recognize them to be hostile creatures?
Yeah, they'll sting you.
Okay. So they're like the mosquitoes of the Feywild.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have no qualms, no issues. So fuck, dude. This is what I get for giving you guys will-o-wisps and Strahd. Okay, so are you still doing we can move however on our first turn?
Absolutely.
Okay, I want to kind of like make my way to a different end with Rat so that I'm not stuck behind anybody. So I am going to I'm going to launch a whatever the word is. Oh wait, I didn't give you initiative for Rat. Do you want me to have a separate one, or do you want him to go
He
with
can
me?
be on your turn.
Okay.
Make it easier on you.
Okay. Sorry. So I'm just gonna fire an Eldritch Blast at this one, the one that's kind of closest to me. For a 24.
And that hit.
Awesome. Where's my dice? And it takes... I rolled a fucking 2, so it takes 6 force damage from that. And as a bonus action on my turn, I'm going to have Rat attack, because I can do that as a bonus action. If I can find his thing. There it is. So he's going to make a sting attack on the same one for a 19.
Hits.
Okay. So, let's see. They take... 4 points of piercing damage, and I need a con save from it.
3.
Okay, it fails. And it takes... Oh, you know what? I don't even know if this matters against these things. 9 points of poison damage.
It looks unchanged after
Completely?
the poison damage. Yeah.
Well, that is...
But you fucked it up pretty good.
Well, that was my bonus action. So since I realized that, you know, like above table, since I know that they don't take any poison, I'm not going to ask for a con save every time, because every time he attacks that happens. So I'm just going to ignore that part. So with Rat's turn, because that was the end of my turn, I used my bonus and my action. With Rat's turn, he's going to make another sting attack. 24. And 6 points piercing damage.
And is this one right in front of you?
Yeah, this one right here.
Dead.
So load. Just kidding. Awesome. That's it for me and Rat.
Okay, Dusty.
Hi. I'm just a little guy.
Just a little guy who had a very embarrassing morning and now gets to punch some light.
Right, I don't even know if I can get close enough. Hold on.
You can move as far as you want on your first turn.
Okay. I'm gonna, cause I'm a little guy. Can I have me? Yeah. I'm gonna come over here because I'm a little dude, and I'm going to make an unarmed strike against this one. I'm just a little dude. I rolled a 5. I'm just having a hard time. But I am going to expend one of my key points to try to make 2 unarmed strikes. Because I can't just not redeem myself after flubbing that. And I rolled a 14 and a 13.
Neither of those hit. You're
Dusty's having a hard day, guys.
going to hit this thing, and the light is just dancing around you.
I'm just a little distracted. Yeah, that's all. I can't use my other bonus actions, so I'm just gonna stand there, looking at this light like,
Well, Cal, it's now your turn.
Dusty, you mucked up my plan. I had a plan.
You can move wherever you need to.
I know, but I had a plan. Okay, alright.
This might just strike me down and embarrassed.
No, I will not. Well, okay.
I didn't mean it. I only have like 30 hit points. Do not kill me.
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna actually do it.
Do it. Do it.
No, actually do it. Right, you
Do it.
won't.
We'll see if you don't.
I need a reason for Star to want to kill me.
Cal doesn't care about Dusty like that.
Cal doesn't
That's true.
care
We
about
also
this
just won
like that.
20 minutes ago.
We did. That's so very true. And you are not the only one that's had a rough morning. I had a rough night. I've dredged up a lot of childhood memories. So you know what? I'm gonna go with my original plan. I'm gonna get right in between these two motherfuckers here, and I am going to cast. Let me make sure I've got this correct. Just to be certain. Yes, I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
So that encompasses everything within a 15-foot cube originating from me.
Mm.
So
So you could get both of them.
15. I hit both. If it's a 15-foot cube and each of these little cubey things are 5 feet, I believe that means that I've calculated it to where it will hit the two that is next to me and the other two as well.
I think
It
you
will
can get
not-
the one in front of Dusty.
Wait,
Well,
am I?
does it originate from you?
Yes.
Then it would be
That would
all
be
the
radius
squares
of
directly
the cube.
around you. 15 cubes is only 3 blocks.
Oh, I am miscounting that.
If you
That's
go
what
up
it
one
is.
square, you could hit them all.
Yeah, we're gonna go up one square. Okay, I
So you're-
miscalculated.
To be sure here, you're now standing in the well.
Oh, is that town is in the well?
That is in the well.
Ooh.
I don't think I want to do that, actually. I think I'm gonna... Maybe! I don't know how water works here. I just choked on water for the first time this morning. I can breathe water!
No, it's just forcefully letting me out.
No, if I'm Caladium is not a smart woman, but she is just smart enough not to stand in the well. No, I'm gonna sit right here, and I'm gonna hit all with the one with the red dot on it. I don't think that would hit Dusty. Would it?
It should not hit her, no.
Okay. It would have if I was standing in the well.
It would have if you were standing in the well.
But no, I'm not gonna stand in the well. Hitting you is not worth that. So yeah, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, standing right there, so that should hit, at minimum, the two next to me, and I think it hits this one here. I think.
Yes.
Excellent.
That, is it a save?
It is. It is a Constitution save.
Don't forget the Bane on the one, because that's a save.
I'm not going to hit that one.
Is not in it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
No, you're good. Ooh, that's definitely one of them saved with an 18.
Yeah.
But it's a 7 and a 4 for the other two.
Both of those failed. So let me roll my thunderous damage. And I keep looking. I was under the impression that I got extra thunder damage because of the kind of cleric that I am. But I can't find any proof of that anywhere on my sheet. So I'm just gonna...
No, you get Thunder Strike at 6th level.
That's what it is. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, that's still very good damage, though. That is 13 points of thunder damage.
You hit these two, and for a second, you think you have just fully obliterated them, and then you realize there's, like, little puffs still hanging on.
The amount of anger that I'm currently experiencing as a player and a character.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah. Do I have bonus actions that I can use? I could summon the spiritual weapon, but no, I believe that is my turn. So I don't know how much longer this fight's going to last, and I do kind of have to be careful with my spell slots.
So, it is now my turn. Let's see here. Okay. So, these two that are up on you are both going to take attacks against you. A natural 1 is not going to hit.
No.
But a 21 should, right?
Yeah, that does.
Where the fuck are the dice I'm looking for? You take 11 points of lightning damage as one of them reaches out and zaps through you. Dusty, the one in front of you, is also going to try to shock you. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
You take 7 points of lightning damage.
Alright, well, that's not too bad.
This one that is baned. Who was it that baned it? It was Plum.
It is me.
This one is flying over towards Star. And going to take its attack. Ooh, an 11.
An 11. I don't think it hits, but I'm trying to look at my thing. Where's it at? Where the fuck? Oh, no. 11 does not hit.
Excellent. Alright. That is the Will-O-Wisp's turn. The top of the round is Star. I am going to... I'm going to use my Avenger thing. So I am the target for my thing. So for 1 minute, any creature that hits me with a melee attack takes force damage equal to my bardic inspiration die. A roll of. And as a bonus action, I will inspire Dusty and I'll just do like a general, like, yeah, punch him, you got this. So D6 to you.
Yay.
As she missed all 3 of those punches.
I really need it. I really need that. My dice were so good earlier.
I really wanted to say something embarrassing about this morning, but I couldn't think of anything clever enough, so you're welcome.
I was really ready for you to be like, I'm still upset with you.
I was really ready for, I think your hair is really cute.
That's not inspiring. No, she's got the she's cooking. We'll bring that up later.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
I'm so ready.
But that's my turn. I'm done. Okay, CD.
I'm going to come up to this little dry patch next to Star, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the Bane Will-O-Wisp on her. So that's a Wisdom saving throw that I'm going to need. That fails, and I'm going to be whispering it to it, like how rude it is to be attacking us when we're just, I keep throwing dice, we're just trying to make our way through. And that is going to be 10 points of psychic damage on that, and it has to use its reaction to move away from Star as far as it can. And then as a bonus action, I am going to give Bardic Inspiration to Rat.
Rat!
Yeah.
The Rat.
Inspiration.
Yay. That's 1d6, right?
It is a 1d6.
Awesome.
And that will be my turn.
So my turn?
It is now Emrys's turn, yes.
Did you move the thing away from Star?
It gets to about here and ceases to exist as it uses its invisibility to fully flee.
Okay.
Okay.
That's one way to get rid of it.
So, I come up here, and did I see that other one go invisible?
It was in the fog at that point, so I don't think from where you are that you'd be able to see it.
Okay. Do I know that they go invisible in general?
I think it's general Will-O-Wisp lore, yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to need a... Actually, the ones by Cal you said are looking pretty not great, right?
They're blinking in and out of existence temporarily as they try to maintain their form.
Okay. It's not looking great. Okay, then I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Hex on this one, the one to the right of Cal. And that just does it. I don't need a save or anything. So, let's see. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with a chosen ability. It doesn't really matter for us because it's not saving throws, it's only checks. So I'll just do strength. And then I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever I hit it with an attack. And that is with a spell, so it's magical damage. So that is my bonus action. As my action, oh my gosh, what's the name of this thing? Eldritch Blast. For solid, oh, that's not too bad. 17?
17 hits.
Okay. So it takes 7 points of force damage. And then dead? Oh, okay. Then that's it for my turn. Rat is gonna kind of circle around to this one. And he's gonna sting at it. Use his little tiny baby dice.
And your hex automatically moves, correct?
I think I have to move it as a bonus action on my next turn.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to curse a new creature without using a new spell slot. So I would have to do it next turn. But Rat's bite was sting was a 15. Does that hit?
8-15 does not hit.
Can I use my bardic inspiration?
You can.
Okay. 17.
Make sure you do the extra effect.
What's the extra effect?
I sent it to you. Send our pin messages. So if you use it on an attack roll, you have to, whatever it is you use it against, has to make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC, and then it takes the number that you rolled on your D6 thunder damage extra.
Oh, cool. So I guess it needs a con save. Does that beat your spell save?
It does.
Okay. So it just doesn't get added, right? It's not like half damage or anything.
It doesn't get added.
Okay. So I love using these little tiny dice. So the sting does max damage, 7 piercing.
Dead.
Dead. So excited.
Dead and gone.
Emmer scares me.
I'm so excited. I love him. That's it for our turns.
Okay, it is Dusty's turn.
I'm gonna try to redeem myself and try to hit this one, but this time with my staff.
I rolled a nat 20. I am so fucking cool right now.
Excellent.
Redeeming myself. Okay. So that goes from 1d6 to 2d6 of damage. That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I am going to expend another key point to do my flurry of blows because I love doing that. Let me mark that down real quick. And then those. The 5 won't hit, but then I rolled a 19.
Will definitely hit.
Okay. And then that one is just a d4. 3 bludgeoning damage. Fuck this fucking will-o-wisp. I'm so irritated by it.
You're fucking it up good. smacked it real good with your stick. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I already used my bonus action, so no, I'm just gonna keep standing there.
Cal, it is now your turn.
There's currently there's one wisp left. 'Cause that one's dead.
Yeah. I curlocked it.
So is it just the one in front of Dusty that's left, or?
This one. That one is dead. So, yeah, I believe that is the only one left. I'll move it off of there. There we go.
Gonna just creep this way, just a touch. And I'm not touching you. I'm definitely not touching you with this. I am going to stomp my way over to this thing, just fire pissed as hell, and I am going to reach my clawed hand out, and I'm going to try to touch the will-o-wisp, like I'm grabbing a live wire, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds on it.
Ooh, such a sexy spell.
Excellent.
I gotta be so mean to the wisp. You're already grabbing it.
It pissed me off.
I pissed you off. It pissed me off. I gotta hit it for 3 hits.
Make sure. It's not fantastic, but that is a 15.
15 does not do it. Do you have a bardic still?
I do. What is that?
Your
It's
bardic.
D6?
Yes, it is.
The whole ass 6. I love these inspiration guys.
That'll do it.
Okay, inflict wounds. That's 3d10s. Where are my d10s? What the fuck? I have d10s. Where did they go? Where is my mind? Ooh. That was cocked. That's. I think it's dead. That's on 3d10. That is 20 necrotic damage.
It is so fucking dead. It leaves a little negative space in the air when you let go of it for a second. It's a little fucked up. Dead.
So,
When you kill this wisp, the gushing of the water ceases, and the well is now still.
Interesting.
that's fascinating. Since I'm standing right here, can I, take a quick little peek into the well, see what's up?
So, from where you are, looking into the now still top of the water, you can see a small pile of items at the bottom of this, but you can't quite make out what they are.
How far down are they?
If one were to reach into their shoulder, they could reach it.
I can breathe underwater. I'll just stick my head in and see what they are.
There is.
I want to see.
There's a pile of jewelry.
Interesting. I need to do something really quick. I have a decision to make.
A D4 to roll.
Mm-hmm. What kind of jewelry is down there?
All manner. It's sitting in a big tangled pile. You can't quite make out what all is there because it is lumped together.
Sounds like my jewelry box.
Is it... Oh, wait, I'm not looking. Never mind.
I'm here to make bad decisions. Cal is going to reach a hand out and try to, like, pluck something out of the pile.
You pick it up, and the whole pile comes.
Ooh, I don't like this. I shall be the player. Do not like this one fucking bit.
Run your face, fucking kill me.
Hang on. No. I need to roll something. Because I need to see if I remember something that I was told literally last night. I do. I see the whole pile come away in my hands. And for a second, Cal is like, oh, this is too easy. Wait. This is too easy. I was told things about stealing. And I am going to drop the pile. And I'm going to leave it.
You are unable to let go of it.
Oh, hell.
Your hand will not let go of it. And as you try, you hear her voice in your head. Adorn yourself.
God damn it. Me, I want to do, like, I want to do Fort Stone for critical role. Me. I'm doing Fort Stone for critical.
Can I see that you're struggling? Because I'm standing right next to you.
I think we could all see it, probably.
Yeah, Cal's like halfway in and out of this well right now. Asking the air to everybody.
I'm gonna stand there kind of looking at her. I can breathe, right? We don't need to be concerned that they're drowning themselves.
Oh, you were looking at me and saying that?
I'm just saying it out loud.
Oh. I'll kind of shrug.
Like, I heard her voice in my head.
Yes.
I'll give it 5 minutes. If they don't come back up, we'll pull them out.
And I can't let go.
She commanded you to adorn yourself.
Oh, God damn it, I can't say no to that. That's my boss.
It is literally
Yeah.
God.
Really, when I was like, if it's a sword, it's a sword.
Yeah, listen, the lady said adorn myself, so yes, I will refasten my grip on this pile of jewelry and I will yank it out of this well.
You come up and you have a very tangled mess of necklaces, arm bracers, rings, bracelets, long gold body pieces that seem to wrap around your hips and waist. And you can feel her gaze upon you from the water.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
Little plump gaze who I'm gazing.
Me, Brett, the player, is scared. Cal, not scared. Cal, upon hearing Umberly's voice in her brain, was like, oh, this is fine then. Just yanked it out. No further questions. Period. Point blank. So Cal, for the next little bit, is going to sit her ass down outside this well and start kind of pulling pieces apart to see what's what.
I have a question.
Yes.
What does the jewelry look like? Is it gold, silver, jewels?
It is gold and jewels. There are several jeweled pieces, but it is all golden.
Love
I hope
that.
that this ends up coming back to bite you in the butt. I hope you become encumbered.
There were 3 rules. I was told 3 very simple rules. And Cal remembered it just as she was pulling this up and was going to put it back down. But that's her boss.
You're not taking it directly from someone. It's probably fair game.
I don't know. I'm so fucking scared right now.
I'm scared. I'm trying not to.
I'm so fucking scared.
Right, if my goddess whispered in my head to decorate myself and I could feel her watching me, I'd make a show of it, but
Literally.
You have to
I'd
understand.
be like me?
Caladium is not scared. Caladium thinks this is fine, because yeah, that's her boss. What am I going to do? Ignore her? Absolutely not. I'm way more scared of her than I am of anything in this place. Cal is just sitting there very contentedly, pulling jewelry pieces apart and slowly untangling all of these knots. I, the player, am scared. So yeah, Cal is going to absolutely... Mm-hmm.
At the center of the tangled jewelry, there is a large blue stone pendant that is, it's a bit nicer than everything else in here, although it is all very nice. This one has weight to the jewel.
So this is absolutely the one I have to put on, is what you're telling me.
You're feeling, as you're sitting here untangling it, a bit compelled to be putting all of it on. Like each time you have a piece free, the urge to place it on is immediate.
Me. I want to be Fort Stone from Critical Role. Me. Yeah, like if Caladium is compelled to put all of this shit on, she's absolutely gonna do it. I'm not gonna ignore direct orders.
Is anybody else looking in the well?
Yes, because I just saw a big fat pile of jewelry get pulled out. I am so interested in that.
Would you like to stick a hand in?
Yeah, fuck it.
Somebody's gonna have to hold on to my other nub. I don't have any stabilization.
Roll a D1.
Hold on.
Oh, yes. Okay, let me find. Oh, right on top. T100.
Oh, I touched my deck.
You do. That's so cute.
69.
Would you get a 69?
Yes! I got a fucking 69 with these frosty ass dice.
You pull out a silver pine cone from this well.
I love it. Let me add this in.
You guys holding me.
Everybody who would like to reach into the well, roll a D100. And Red, you should
I
check
got
your
45.
Discord messages.
Oh.
I get a 91. A 25, you pull out a 4.
45.
All of the... Oh, a 45. Pardon me.
Yeah.
You pull out, oddly enough, a bar of soap. And as you're like, man, this soap was already wet, that kind of sucks, you can smell it. And it smells exactly like the monastery. It smells like you're there.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I am cursed to be followed by soaps and wells because of what I did to you all.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it's very true. What did you get for him?
Invisible.
91. 91. You pull out a teeny tiny little book. And it says fairy tales on the front.
Oh. Oh, I don't trust
It's
that.
fairy sized.
I got a 65.
You pull out a tiny wooden lute. And it has little vines for the strings.
Oh,
Cute.
can we do
It's
this?
so cute.
Can we
It's
do
so
this more
cute.
than once?
You can double dip if you would like.
Okay. If not, I was gonna.
I'm too stunned smelling the soap that smells like my house.
If not, I was gonna have Rat do it. I do want to have I'll have him do my second one because I think it'll be funny. So Rat's also gonna get in there. He got a 24.
Rat pulls out the skull of a sprite from this thing.
That fucks!
And then Plummy wanted to roll again.
I got a 12.
A 12. You pull out a pendant that, when you turn it, it goes through the phases of the moon.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm wearing it immediately.
Everybody put on their well jewelry.
I'm busy sniffing soap.
Now, we are about 5 minutes till 10, but I do have time to play more tonight if you all want to.
I will have to politely decline.
Okay.
Last time we went over 10, I was miserable immediately. So I would like to not do that anymore.
That's fair and valid. There's another person in my house who would like to sleep.
Can I do one
Oh,
thing?
well then. Yes.
I want to throw something in the well and make a wish.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, you can.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want to throw in my white sequin glove. And I haven't added to my backstory where CD got this glove from, but I know Andy where he got it from. Do you want me to, tell you my wish right now, or can I text it to you?
You can text it to me.
Okay, that's all I'd like to do.
Write down what you wish for and, let me know.
I'm gonna clasp my hands and close my eyes and say making a wish.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Do I just make a wish in my head and throw something into the well?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to. I want to throw in there.
I'm gonna do it too, but my wish will be in my head.
I'm gonna tell you, Clover, what the wish is, but I'm not gonna say.
Excellent.
I think I'm gonna throw in my seed from Northwind.
You're gonna throw in your seed?
I'm stuck between that and the merchant scale, but I feel like I'll get a better outcome of the wish from the seed. Actually, no, I'll throw in my
persuasion on me, the DM, if you don't know what you want to do.
Okay. What is that? Oh, at 22.
The seed feels special.
I'll
Very
throw in the
special. Okay. For the sake of brevity, when we start up our next game, after you all leave this area with the well, since you have in mind where you were intending to go this time, there's a lot less wandering for you today. And you find yourselves following this river into a town. There's wooden plank walkways all over the place. It's quite foggy. But welcome to Downfall, everybody.
Woo!
Yay!
I'm anxious.
Oh, that's such a cute
That
map.
is our group token. Yeah, it's our group token in the corner.
Love it.
I know, it'll be even cuter when you can see the rest of it.
I will say, I am also going to be making a wish at the well, and I know what I'm going to be throwing in, but I will message it to you.
Excellent.
I'm doing
not.
the same.
I'm currently pretending like I'm not gonna cry. dad tales. I miss him a lot.
Catwoman.
Oh,
I'm
so
so
excited for you guys
scared.
to be in this town.
I'm so afraid.
This town is the best, you guys.
Well, downfall.
Downfall, yeah.
That makes me think that perhaps it is not the best, actually.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared.
It's just a bunch of huts built around a lake, like a permanent lake here. I'm very excited for you guys to be here.
I have so much fear.
Yeah, how does it feel, bitches, having the scary goddess this time? How does it feel?
It's not great. I don't like it. I signed up for this and I don't like it.
I will happily
I
take her off your
understand.
hands. I want her.
Right, free.
Me sitting here. Yeah, no, I
You
absolutely.
get your own scary lady suit. You'll be okay.
I wanna have like a hard arc. I wanna do that for Cal because it looks really fun. Me experiencing coughing up the seawater and being compelled to take things. Shit. Fuck.
I want to be like Hercules, also me, continuously failing my roles.
Alright.
He started somewhere.
Oh.
Alright, guys. I love you bunches, but I'm gonna go.
Bye.
Okay.